Look at this gorgeous pelican living its best life. So sitting out here reflecting on this week, um, and there's just been a lot happening, right? There's just been a lot going on. Um, by like Tuesday, I was over it. Like I just was over it. Everything that I was growing through, everything that I was watching and aware of, it was just a really exceptionally long week. That's all I got. Um, a lot of grief, a lot of emotion, a lot of change. And I mean, you can clearly see that just by the weather patterns, right? Like, even today, it's been raining all week here. It's still raining actually right now. It's just really light. And I was like, I don't care if it's raining or not. I'm going to the beach because I haven't been able to come to the beach all week because I've missed, these moments. The beautiful pelicans and the waters and everything, right? I just come here to get grounded, to chill, clear my head. And, I received some really upsetting news on Tuesday and had some really heartbreaking, it was a really heartbreaking experience. A lot of grief through that loss. Um, and people are grieving in a lot of different ways right now, right? Whether you're dealing with a physical loss because you lost a loved one or an animal, or if you're dealing with maybe like an emotional loss because there are parts of you that are dying away so that you can become the person that you need to become. But it's kind of scary, right? It's kind of disturbing to see this new version of yourself coming forth and all the changes and the shifts that are happening with it. And so, just know that, like, this too shall pass, like, it's temporary, it's a cycle. How long you choose to stay on that grief wheel is entirely up to you, right? Because, one, if we're talking about a physical death, there's no such thing. It's just a transference of energy. And now that person is on the other side of the veil, or the animal's on the other side of the veil, connecting with you in a way that is so powerful, so pure, so loving, so divine, that there is no separation, right? There is no time and space between the two of you. And then, sorry, things flying in my face. Um, or you're dealing with the grief of losing a part of yourself, right? And letting go of that old story, that old timeline, those old thought processes, right? That have kept you stuck for so long. And, you know, guys, when I say these things to you, it's not like I'm not going through it too. It's not like I'm not experiencing these things too. Like, every conversation I have with you is because I was already there, already experienced it, already got rocked, already got hurt, heartbroken, shattered, whatever, that needed to be for me on my path. Like, so when I say these things to you, it's because I'm there with you, right? Been there, spiritual, like, forerunner. Um, experiencing, grieving, hurting, shattering, breaking apart, rejuvenating, renewing, constantly. Like, this is my life, right? And so when I'm growing through these cycles, I grow through them and I deal with them and I journal about them or I record about them and I share it with you guys because I want you to know that you're not the only ones experiencing these things, right? Like, it's not just you. There's a collective of us that are growing through these emotions right now. There's a collective right now that needs to be supported. There's a collective right now that is feeling overwhelmed. And you can clearly see that just by the weather patterns that we have going on in the world, right? If you see a place with a lot of tornadoes or fires or floods and rains, like, what do those things show you, right? The winds always bring change. Fires burn out and purify and purge things. Water is about our emotions, right? Look around you. Tap into those energies. Tap into your own energy, right? What is the universe reflecting back to you right now? Is it chaos? Is it peace? Is it calm, right? Are you the strongest energy within, your room, or are you giving your energy away and allowing yourself to be drained? Right? Like, these are the things you have to know how to ground yourself. You need to know how to protect your energies. You should know how to connect with your energies. You need to know how to communicate clearly, right? All of this is coming up. All of this is coming up. This is things that we've been experiencing. and magnitude, right? Amplified time and time and time and time again. So do what you need to do to get grounded, right? That's why I share these things with you, right? You can sit, you can meditate, you can look at it, you can feel its peace, feel its calm, feel the messages of Gaia, right? And God just talking to you. Just cool out, chill out, whatever that means to you. Whether you can get outside, get into nature, a beach, a lake, a pond, walk in the forest, sit in your local park, like get your feet in the grass on some dirt if you can. And if you can't, then listen to some freaking like shamanic music in the house, or like watch a freaking video that has like nature on it and has nature sounds. Like there are so many ways to tap into this energy. There's really no excuse not to do so. And if you're telling me about time, then you need to allocate your time better, because if you don't have time for yourself, then you're wasting your time. That's all the way facts. It's all the way facts. If you don't have time for you, then you're not utilizing your time well. Self-love and self-care is your number one priority always, because if you're not doing for you, how are you doing for others? So take some time today and in the next few days to just sit and have a moment and be one with yourself. You're so loved, you're so valuable, you're so needed, you're so worthy. You are incredible. You're divine, you're a gift. Soar, 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 go higher. Be the greatest you could possibly be, and let nothing get in your way. I love you. God loves you. And angels surround you. See you later, my beloveds.